to divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. I just woke up, so and just got up, like had a dainty breakfast, and I wouldn't even call it a breakfast. It was just something to eat real quick. I haven't had my coffee, but I have some things to do today. People know that, and so how do I say this? I know that people are trying to invade my properties and do some extra BS. And it's unfortunate who these identities may be because they have a lot to account for, and that shall be recognized. And so for here, I'm just, I'm just trying to do my thing. I don't need any extra complications. And so I'm here to fight back, really. Tina has her combat boots on. And so while I clean up from yesterday's like stuff, I know I have to do away with certain items that I received. And that's not an issue. I can just handle it like that. But should I talk about it? Yeah. So I just today, there's it appears to be a leak in my roof in my bedroom, but that doesn't sound right. I mean, that's unheard of. This is a new home, like, and you know what I mean. Like, I bought it new, and and so I shouldn't have a leak. I shouldn't have a leak. But somehow, magically, after attaining some things yesterday, there was, I just noticed that I don't know if it's condensation or what, but I'm not going to claim it to be a leak and manifest it myself. I'm just saying that it appears to be some slight, maybe temporary issue. But I'm going to handle that. Like, yeah. So what is this here? Since we're talking about it, the High Priestess in reverse and 9 of Cups, and then underneath my chair is 3 of Cups extroverted, and then off in a distance 9 of Pentacles extroverted on the cords. Okay, so it's not so bad. I mean, you acknowledge things and you're just careful with I'm just careful with my power. But this is highly celebrated underneath my chair, like hip hip hooray. And then the 9 of Pentacles is doing extremely well for myself amongst transition, because it was on the extension cord to the charging cord. And then on hand, it's the High Priestess in reverse and 9 of Cups. Like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm pretty good. There's some things that I need to take care of today that are, imperative. And so I do know that I have to acknowledge my protectors, that they're not like the ones that have faltered recently, as far as being partners in peace and quiet. These are solid ones from Beyond the Veil and part of my what was it? Expanded Divine Panel of the Infinite Eight. So I have to be objective with how I see things. Okay, the knowledge that is received. Okay, I so it looks like, like how, what color is the ball? It's one color from one side, one perspective, and another color from another. So it's both sides can be true at the same time. It's just a matter of positioning. So again, I have to be objective in what I see. And top of the deck, underneath that is freeing yourself. So freeing oneself from what things, what, like, you're positioned to see things as. And so I mean, knowing that I have a great deal of power, I'm not going to be pawned into manifesting something that isn't for me. Okay, so this one is what is this one called? Oh wait, am I putting this one? No, I'll just acknowledge that that one's good. My garden's good. I'm celebrated, etc., etc. All right, let's put this stuff away though. Okay, so these are gifts unlocked by and for To the Inner Wild, Season 2, Episode 8. Justice with a reverse Uno. That's what we're doing here. All right. There's that. Okay, so let me get, okay, well first I didn't talk about the energy cards here. I had to keep time on here. Okay, so this is 18. It's the moon card in reversal. Yeah, it's kind of like the reverse Uno. This is, I would normally say that this is intentions, and the new moon card being in reversal, and this is more about like detective work, if we're addressing illusions, but this is more of like unsolved mysteries. Maybe a little bit of Judge Judy style, or Judge, is it Judge Dredd? What is that movie? The one with Sylvester Stallone? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it, but since we're talking about the content being reversed, Uno, this is manifestation, like right back at you. um, Now I can't target like one singular person. If it was somebody that sent me this, like that was just like the channeler, the messenger. You don't always kill the messenger. You uh like that's futile in its delivery. You have to take off the person or the energies that kind of enacted that, kind of motioned for that. So 6 of cups on the doing side. I can rely on my expanded divine panel of the infinite 8, my soul tie family that like really comes forward and comes through. Okay, so reverse Uno. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot. Should I do the post reading? No, that's just for me. Okay. All right. No, I do most of my videos live, so I don't need video editing services. Thank you. Okay. So, Justice with reverse Uno. Okay. All right, 9 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles in reversal. This is good. This is maintaining happiness and no lacking at that. Okay. So, what are we talking about here? Okay. My expanded divine panel of the infinite 8. Let's keep this down to 30 to 45 minutes. Maybe like an hour if need be, but I've got some things to do. You know what my schedule is and what I've got to do. So, please accommodate accordingly. I noticed that like in the last reading on the recap, I don't think I finished the full on playlist just yet, channeling of music, but that's okay. I give it time, a bit of leeway. But I noticed that the top bottom takeaways, maybe I was being over accommodating in being hospitable to the querents, the certain characters at hand. And so I think I'm just going to pull back a little bit because I used it more like a learning opportunity to advise, my true crew, my super duper refined divine collective, on the reading that was done, like the paid reading that was done, because offering my consult after doing the reading was kind of like that was kind of like a freebie. That's of value. That's of like, that was almost duplicating efforts or basically I gave the person 50% off with the time and the input invested. And so that's just something to keep in mind of, like, I don't feel like swindled, because I did use it as a, like, a teaching learning opportunity. But that's something that, from moving forward, um as a standard, that's going to be paid as extra, because, like, that's not cool, to, I know people would take advantage of that. And so anyway, Page of Cups, okay, opened up, by these, okay, King of Wands in reverse, like a long, credible, um like assignment sheet, basically. Yeah. And Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is, oh wait, it's King of Wands in reversal. Is it a player? This is internal, and it's well intended. Okay. So this is being, like, kind of like the Hierophant. This is me playing a little bit of, the, a creative Hierophant, okay? Not your usual ruling party. So I do things a bit different around here. So this is playing reverse Uno and getting things done, like, to maximum capacity with efficiency. It's not saying really low effort, but more like efficiency in these terms. And this is Temperance with the, like, bringing the vibe of happiness card here. Okay, so all right, so there's legitimacy in me doing this. These are gifts unlocked by and for to the inner wild. Okay, so this is to my greatest benefit and operating as such. So as soon as I noticed that, I knew I had to step away and work on the atmosphere again and clear the clouds to stop the rain and just, like clean slate, basically. Yeah, yeah. And I made great improvement with that. Even as it was raining. It was a little bit of a distraction, but I still did it. I done did it. And I know how effective I was, because yesterday it was supposed to be like straight rain for, not just today, but also yesterday and the day before. And I know that I saw 100%, if not 90% chance of rain, like, for yesterday. And we did see some sun. It was a clear, like, phase of seeing sun, not just here but also where I had spent Christmas. And so that was cool. That was cool. It was only the very, very beginning of the day, from what I understood, from what I observed, and like early hours, and then it was gone. It was done. No more. So yeah. All right. And then I was advised to isolate whatever it was that was causing, like the proxy of energy, and, like, bind it and put it away. And it appears as though the issue that I identified was indeed became more temporary than anything. So moving on here, okay. Two of Swords extroverted. Yeah, that was a huge block at that. That was a huge block. Protecting my space, my energy, etc. Putting an end to it. Oh my gosh, for sure. And Six of Pentacles. So this is putting an end. And oh wait, there's two cards that came up. Oh, and the Knight of Wands. Okay. Yeah. So this is having confidence in stopping with the issue, you know, from getting any worse or any further complicated. And Six of Pentacles is a reciprocity. So it's a return to sender. It is yeah. But like I said, it's not always about killing the messenger. It's about getting to the root of the problem, which is more so like moving up higher in the totem. And so yeah, I think there's going to be several people, if not several covens, or brotherhoods handled. I'm pretty certain of this. This is the delivery of messaging in its most like prestigious sense. Like, I am civil. Like, we don't need to discuss the details, but for sure the law is being laid down on this one. Okay. I'm gonna get clarifier from the Shadowscapes Tarot. So the gifts unlocked is a high level of intuition in play, a sense of clarity in through other action items that have transpired, in order to be immediate in and really just looking out for myself and my family. Okay. So here is the Lover's card in reversal. Yeah, this is these are the energies that are, hold on. Yeah. External and ill-intended. Okay. More on that. So Daisy. Four of Cups in reverse. Right choice. So not only did I like, because I'm not even looking to shortcut solutions to the issues. This is so, and neither am I building like a huge court case out of this. Like, nobody's time needs to be wasted on this bullshit. So this is more like isolating the problem and knowing that there are other factors. So, so we're not talking just about efficiency here, but also effectiveness. So, it's like a pest control problem. Like, you can just swat at things, right? Or you can have certain traps and certain strategies employed so that they do not return again. And that's what we're looking at here. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward. Okay. Next topic. Okay, next topic. Justice with a reverse Uno card. Hi. I just had to kick out somebody. I just checked their energy, and they were trying to, like, play in my face, this Janessa energy, whatever their screen name was. Oh, thanks. What did she do? I got the sense that it was a female. She said something about how energy works. She's just throwing questions in the loop, and her last thing was, oh, you move clouds and rain, something like that. And then she had an emoji thing that was like a fish, shark, I don't know, whatever. And I just like let it go for a second. And then she retracted the message. And then that's when I was like, that's weird. So let me know if you can hear. Can you hear it? Can you still hear me talk? Okay, let me know. If I don't hear like any confirmation from you guys in the next 5 minutes, I'm just gonna do a restart. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, cool. Thanks. All right, so what opened up here? Queen of Pentacles opened up to Four of Swords in, wait, what the heck was this? Wait, this one opened up too over here. It's, how did that happen? What? Oh, okay. Okay, so what, hold on. All right, so Queen of Pentacles opened up to Four of Swords in reverse. This is recuperation. Yeah, so this is recuperation immediately of assets. Okay, so what opened up here? Okay, this is the, so this is basically the Lover's card in its singular form, Sagittarius. Extroverted in reversal, the cover card. So this is an intro where I really do look out for myself. So this is a great learning opportunity. And you know, when before you actually like subscribe or follow someone or say like, yeah, that's my homie or whatever, you have to know what they like stand for. And it doesn't always mean like, oh, political issues of this or that. It doesn't have to be like, oh, what do you believe in? This is not like the politician's version of where do you stand, like where do you claim to stand, because people really want to know how you integrate. And this is a matter of integration and on its like very, very singular soul level. And so that's what's happening. When coming down to like the bare minimum, when nobody else is really, no third parties, no extras are involved, like this is how I stand correct. All right, so it opened up to Page of Pentacles. This is my offering, an automatic display of worthiness. Basically, if I'm doing that for myself, I'm automatically doing that as a reciprocation to the externals. So they say that, you know, it all comes from within. So it's not just as a service. Like I said, you know how you say like, oh, you're not just doing yourself a disservice, but a disservice to, you know, others. It's the opposite of that. I'm and setting an example. What is it? In doing right for me, it's setting an example for others. Okay, this one. Do just this one. Okay. Queen of Cups, extroverted in reversal. So it's filling my own cup, you know. So I don't go like crazy, like postal on anybody. And then this. King of Swords and the Five of Cups in reversal. King of Swords. Okay. Internal. Okay. This is an energy that's external. Well intended. Five of Cups in reversal. Like, put like the past behind him as well. Um. Actually, maybe there's some relationship as far as who he and I know. Yeah, I think there is a relationship between who he and I know. But he more so helps me put an end, like closure to these energies. It was, I checked if it was for me, and it was for me. It, it's, yeah, that's all true. How weird. That's crazy. Okay. Anything else that you want to say with regards to that? Oops, what fell? Oh, some card, I don't know. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, dropping the huge burdens. Yeah, like what was intended. And 3 of Wands. So there's more coming through. Like the ships are coming in. More reinforcements. Yeah. That's crazy. So 13, this is like the death card, but if we want to do it in its mathematical form, 10 of Wands minus 7 of, or minus 10 of, or am I sorry, 3 of Wands minus 10 of Wands is minus 7. So 7 in reversal would be a humbling, a humbling to those that were intending to send the 10 of Wands. Hi! Hi! Sorry, I have like a croaky throat right now because I didn't have my coffee yet. I just barely like got up. I had to, I also got like a few psychic attacks, you know, this morning. It was subtle. Like I worked on them. Yeah. All right, anything more? No, it's time for the takeaways since we're nearly at 30 minutes. All right, so 2 takeaways for my super duper refined divine collective. Yeah. Okay, so first we start off with the top bottom. No shuffle. Okay, no shuffle. Okay, top bottom takeaways. 9 of Pentacles, doing well for oneself. This is a wonderful garden. I don't know why it cut to this, but it's cutting to that. So 2 of Cups. By the power of good graces instead of by the power of Grayskull. By the power of good graces. We have a wonderful garden blooming. So like what we've worked towards is actually starting to bloom here. 5 of Swords, it's an upper hand. Like, it's not like my garden looks better than your garden, but this is because I worked on mine. The grass is greener on my side. And that's not like neener. That's just matter of fact. Look at it. Look at it. Like, what, yeah, that's what that's showing. Okay. All right. And then the top bottom here. Okay. King of Pentacles. This is industry. This is a business person. This is a boss. This is like, look, no hands, like hands-free type of energy. Almost like sacrificing. There's like surrender in the outcome, and like the business is booming. Like things are looking good. You know what I mean? Like this is enlightenment. This is a white dragon type of energy here. And then the top of the deck, no secret to the sauce, is 6 of Pentacles in reversal. This is a time to receive. Like I don't have enough to like give out like charity wise or indulge in people's like random Q&As. Like I don't. All right, I got other things going. All right. You gotta pay me first. I need to see some moolah for my mojo. That's what this is. All right. Okay, so there's non-negotiables at that, and it's standard units. All right, 2 takeaways for my my super duper divine refined divine collective. Okay, first one is okay. The Empress card. Ooh, we have some divine feminines here, like rocking it. Yeah, present. Clocked in. Yeah, this is an ID card for sure. If you want to pay me for a reading, I can certainly do that for you, but this is not an open Q&A for anything, especially the twin flame journey. Okay. All right, so Your clarifier to that is Three of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. These are like magnetism to opportunities, partnerships, education, etc. This is wonderful. Like this is master number 33. This is the master communicator. They say that I can also claim this for myself, but this is, you know, yeah. Anyway, that's your first takeaway, but that's wonderful. Okay. Your second takeaway is okay. The Sun card. Yeah, really, really happy. Like doing great. You're doing great. The World card. Yeah, this is putting an end to certain things, you know? Like this is, look, there's the sun and then there's the moon. Like that's a complete shift. Yeah. When I said a complete shift, I'm like clock in, clock out, that type of thing. Cash in, cash out. There's something about it where it's like recognized as a complete whole form of enactment and closure. Initiation, enactment, and and then closure. But then when I say a complete shift, also there's a wordplay on it and being like a transition, like a complete like turnaround. So this is a massive reverse Uno here. Okay, so two takeaways, or one takeaway for my partners in peace and quiet. And that could very well just be me, but we'll see here. Just like that. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reversal and the Devil card. Okay, so this is like an obsessive card here. External energy that's highly obsessive over my golden ticket. Okay. Somebody's trying to do spell work. I felt it. Page of Pentacles in reverse, but it's for me. It's for me. Duh. It goes straight to me. Like, oh my god, the pentacle is like, I'm sitting on it. You know, like the World card. It says mine. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, alright. My 3 takeaways. First one. Magician. Internal. Okay. Clarified by Four of Swords. So this is a well-practiced magician, being that that's my ID card. Meditating, like taking time for to contemplate the next moves. What else do we want to say about this? Okay, just go with that. Somebody trying to do a psychic attack. All right. My second takeaway. Eight of Cups. All right, this is leaving things like, okay, this is the area of surrender. This is leaving, there's like a closed door conversation here, or an invite almost. No, this is like leave it to the adults, Tina. Meaning that this is leaving it to my ancestral units, my expanded divine panel of the infinite eight, a mix of deities, extraterrestrial, divine fam, like a lot of energetics that are coming into play here that are basically like a roundup of sources that will handle like the big stuff. Okay, it's clarified by. It's like, so Tina, like close the door, you know, to make sure on your way out. Like, I don't need to be troubled by this BS that's happening, you know. The Hermit in reverse. No, it's supposed to be like this. Okay. So this is a sense of like going through the dark night of soul, a sense of awareness. I'm doing all that I can do. And so the rest is left up to my that crew. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna clarifier from here. First off, shuffle. Okay, for my takeaways. Oh, Queen of Swords. The truth. On the top of the deck is Nine of Pentacles, which is like the nearest maximum. It's my garden. It's doing well. I don't have the Ten of Pentacles on here because I'm using it for something else. It's, yeah, definitely something else. And so this is a maximum basically. I already have the 10, you know, at me. So okay. Six of Swords is navigation. Yeah. So it's still like a rocky, like, I wouldn't say rocky road. This is like a little bit of turbulence in the waters. So you can't see like through what's in the bottom, like as it is right now. Okay. So let me get one clarifier for my magician thing. Is that the Tower card? Yeah, it's the Tower card in reversal. Yeah. So this is about the follow through, right? It does look like that. Okay, so the follow through. Like the cleanup also. So I can work on, you know, whatever's within my control right now, like getting things in order. Yeah, that's the truth of that. Okay. My third takeaway is Page of Wands in reverse is starting something. Page of Wands in reversal. Yeah, starting something. Like about to strike. Something about to strike. The High Priestess in reverse. It's external. Well intended. So, same. This is someone that's objective, that is about to start something. And it looks like it's in my favor. Clarified by... the devil card. Internal. External. All right. This is external. It has to do with something that's external. It's a double card. And this one's the obsessive energy, the one that's like after my golden ticket type of energy. And yeah, that's, I'm starting to feel like more of a psychic attack right there. And so for sure, yeah, definitely. So oopsie. There we go. Yeah, I accidentally deleted one energy off of here, but I think it's fine. I did one on purpose though, the latter half. So anyway, it's, I know, I'm not gonna get too down on myself for that. But so this is what's happening here. Reverse Uno for me. So this is like, oh, plot twist. Somebody else is like coming through for me. Because, you know, like if you see so many injustices and like such an emphatic view of like, of not just dishonesty, but like a blatant abuse of powers, you know that you can't remain neutral forever. You know that that is going to eventually turn on you. Do you know what I mean? Like these are active slights to see where you stand. Like you don't need to stand like get into everybody else's business, but when there's a display of outright not just disrespect but injustice that is like done with repetition, almost like it's a choreographed like on point thing, like Bob Fosse's productions. Like when you see it become more of a systematic thing, you realize, oh, you know, it's it has no bias to me. Like it can easily that beast can easily turn on me, and so you have to you're compelled to do something about it. And so that's what I'm seeing over here. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense, like what's happening. I don't know what else to manage out of this, but let me get one closure card for each. Okay. Five of Cups already in reversal. Goodbye. Firm. The Emperor in reverse. Goodbye, Emperor. Internal, external energy. I don't know. It's dominantly well intended, but also ill intended. I don't know. This one's a little tricky one. This is like a double agent, triple agent, that kind of thing going on there. Okay, clarified. Extroverted. Ace of Cups in reversal, extroverted. This is a huge blessing though. this Emperor in reversal is a like a wild card. I don't know what to really make of it. Thanks. I don't really know what to make of this Emperor in reversal. But there is a like closure, a goodbye, and whatever it is, it's well celebrated. So whether it's like ding dong, this, I don't know, warlock or big energy is dead, in its like tyrannical sense, or if it's someone that put the past behind him, yeah, and is well intended, but has to remain like detached, objective, because of their previous contacts and involvements, which I really feel like it's more so that than anything. Yeah, that's why it was a mixture of yucky stuff too. Like you can't change the past, but you can certainly move forward. Yeah, up and away. You can move faster. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, definitely. So this is gifts unlocked by and for me, aka To the Inner Wild. Season 2, episode 8, Justice, with a reverse Uno. Because as you know, in its structure, Justice is normally placed at 11, and sometimes it can do a switcheroo to 8 as needed. And it needs it. This needs it. I could use that. I could use that right now. So, that's what we're looking at here. All right, thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. But now that this reading is officially over, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gifts, strengths, properties, passions, pursuits, and prospects from those that call upon, cast, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof, the aforementioned ill will, intent, thought, form, pattern, and or entity, to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for reformatting to love and light energy, and to be refortified in me, only me, hassle free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Yes, indeed. All right. Thanks so very much. I'll maybe see you later on tonight. I don't know. I got some shows to do. All right. Upon closing the portals in these readings, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of magnified rollouts. Enlighten love, I close the portals in these readings now.